the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
And guys, the Spurs coaching tree extends pretty far these days. Coach Brett Brown, another former member of the Spurs staff, to be leading an NBA team.
Embiid dishes to Smith. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
Smith against Paul. Outside Griffin. Just 5 on the clock. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Redick for 3. The shot will not go. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Well, Greg, for Brett Brown and the Spurs connection, he was an assistant in San Antonio for 7 years, was really indoctrinated into how the Spurs conducted business, Clark, before coming to the 76ers.
Yeah, he's got an interesting accent, too, a mix of Boston, Australia, from where he grew up and where he spent a lot of time, but no doubting his passion and his coaching ability. He's good in both.
He was actually a head coach for Australia for a while, an international point. DeAndre Jordan has been extremely productive over 7 years. That makes it even more unbelievable that there was some question, Clark, as to his commitment to basketball coming into the league.
Yeah, you know, on talent and athleticism alone, he would have been a top 10 pick for sure, but he slipped to the second round, and he's made good on it, though.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, over that break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle. He said their plan was to run their offense through Okafor. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Down low, here's Thompson. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address. And watching DeAndre Jordan, he's really refined his game over the years without losing the athleticism. He's that rubbery, long-limbed athlete that transcends age. And so far, I've seen 0 drop-off in his leaping ability and quickness, but no question he's improved his skills and IQ.
And then Okafor slams it in.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And talking about DeAndre Jordan, he is displaying an energy level that many scouts wondered if he had. Let's face it, he underachieved a bit in his 1 year in college. He knows that. But when it's come time to do it at the highest level, DeAndre has risen to the occasion.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Austin Rivers comes in for Chris Paul. Crawford outside. That's good. Crawford's got 8 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Screen by Grant. And here is Okafor. He's got 12. And Aldridge sends it back. Crawford, no one around him. No good with the triple. The 76ers trail by 10. Dishes it to Thompson. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. No good on the 3. LA's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Griffin kicks to Crawford. Feeds it to Rivers. Griffin goes in. Crawford outside. Crawford missing again. Well, through 3. And the final period of play just about to start. Clippers leading by 10. And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Okafor. Isaiah Cannon is out there with Ish Smith. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. Green against Embiid. Redick for 3. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Okafor with the ball. Embiid, the pass to Covington. Shot clock at 6. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Well, the plan has been obvious now, Clark, for a while. The 76ers really loading up on young players, letting them see a lot of minutes, and they're hoping it's going to bear some fruit, as you like to say, coming up.
Exactly, and it will in time because they've accumulated some really nice young talent, Kevin.
And with the 76ers, it's not just on the floor that they have stifled the progress. That they've taken 2 top picks knowing they would sit out a full year just to rehab injuries.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. The drive by Smith, and he gets it to go. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Now Paul. Green, the screen. Johnson outside. There's the triple. Can't hit. And Philadelphia the other way now. Smith outside. The dish to Okafor. Goes back up. The shot misses. Great D that time from Green. Clippers leading by 11. Paul with the ball. Now Smith defending. And Chris Paul hits from deep.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And the 76ers call time here.
And guys, the Clippers last year, they were okay against the Eastern Conference, but not spectacular. You would have thought that with how well they were overall, they would have just really feasted on the East.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brett Brown said to his team. He told them, no holding back. I want 100% effort out there. If you can't give it, ask for a sub. No time to rest now. Let's get after it. Kevin, he wants everything they've got.
All right, Doris, thanks. And the Clippers making a switch here. And Mbah a Moute's checked in. As you said with the Clippers, Greg, they did decently against the Eastern Conference. But of the Western playoff teams, Clark, they had the second worst record against the Eastern Conference.
And, you know, things like that matter, Kevin. I mean, they struggled against Eastern Conference playoff teams, went only 6-10 against those teams last year.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Down low, Embiid. The shot will not go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Redick inside the line. Cannon with the rebound.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Okafor dishes to Cannon. Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Jordan's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And Griffin scores. The assist by Paul. And that's now 7 points for Blake Griffin.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Clippers.
The starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
Yeah, I'm sure they weren't. They not only lightened the load, the bench guaranteed and actually produced the win.
They sure did.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Chris Paul. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Crawford right side. He dishes it to Rivers. Cans it from downtown. And the Clippers lead by 19.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
To the paint, Grant. Banked in off the glass.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
Clark, and they can just let the clock run. Out here.
No argument with that W.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. There's Crawford with the three. And another three for the Clippers.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of surge.
Tries from 16. No luck. Can't connect. So the Clippers winning this one.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan. Chris Paul, who notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight. Kenny, your thoughts? And folks, that's it.